Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are doing well. So my name is Isha and I'm a life coach. And today I'm going to talk about divine timing. So divine timing is nothing but the timing when you are actually ready for some event to happen in your life. As in the perfect timing for something to occur in your life. And by saying ready, I mean you are physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually ready for that event to occur. So you must have seen that in your life. So many times we try to make something happen fast in our life. And when we get that materialistic desire, that job, that relationship, or that home in our life, before we are actually ready to receive it, everything starts falling apart in a very short while. As in, we are not able to handle that blessing in our life, and eventually we lose it. And you must have experienced such events also in your life where the event feels to unfold just at the right moment. As if guided by a divine force, a miracle happened in your life. But when you're trying to force things to happen, that even though that home relationship or that job might be the perfect for you, but as you are not ready to accept that blessing, you will never feel content with that blessing, or you will lose it eventually. So, divine timing is that belief that everything in our life happens precisely at the right time. And by embracing it, we trust that a great divine plan is at work that operates beyond our immediate understanding. Why I'm saying beyond our immediate understanding is because only after a while, when you look back, you will realize that every step you took, every incident that happened in your life was perfectly orchestrated by some higher force and was meant to redirect you to what you truly meant for. Okay. And this trust allows us to see all situations of our life with ease and positivity, knowing that each moment is perfectly timed for our growth and for our well being. So we accept that all the delays, setbacks, or those unexpected changes are all a part of that divine journey we choose to walk on. And by embracing this belief, we reduce our anxiety, our stress, as we know that we are on the right path. So even when things do not go as planned, or when we cannot see a hint of what lies ahead. Okay, so by allowing the universe to intervene in our life journey, empowers us to face those adversities with courage, patience, and maintaining a positive outlook towards life. Okay. So, what steps can you take to truly align your life with divine timing? First and foremost is be in the present moment. So, the divine concept says only focus on that one step that is right here in your current reality and the energy that you carry in this very moment. By not living in the present, you are resisting your divine timing because, according to the divine concept, our energy is the most important thing. So, if we honor the energy we carry right now, we never know when we might receive what we desire. Secondly, trust. Trust that there is a bigger plan at play. Have an utmost unwavering belief that there is a higher power above everything and everyone else who only and only wants the best for you. Thirdly, have patience. This divine timing requires patience in the form of faith, a commitment to trust the process without rushing or forcing things to happen, which means it's an active state of mind where we are not idle, but are aligning ourselves with the universe flow. And this readiness is nurtured through consistent, intentional actions that stems from presence rather than from fear, anxiety, or impatience. So we must prepare ourselves emotionally and spiritually before that major shifts can happen in our lives. By staying committed to our journey, we allow that divine timing to work in our favor, unfolding all the opportunities and the experiences perfectly suited for our growth. Or, on the other hand, impatience steps from a place of fear. fear of missing out, fear of the unknown, not being good enough, fear of falling behind, resulting in a sense of urgency and a disconnection with our true selves. And last but not the least is consistency. Consistency is just about showing up for ourselves and our goals with dedication and presence, trusting that every small step contributes to the bigger picture. So here, let me clear one thing, that consistency is not about a rigid adherence to routine, but it is more about our mindful presence, as in we infuse our actions with right intentions and love, making each step meaningful. So here we are moving with clarity, allowing things to unfold at their own pace. Okay. In today's society now, we are made to feel guilty for resting or for being still, as though every moment must be filled with action. But the truth is, this mindset traps us in a cycle of disappointment and takes away our peace and our mindful presence to something. And but when we see time as endless as it is only a human concept, we free ourselves from the fear of running out, knowing that we are always in the right place at the right time. So basically, we let go of our attachments to timelines and outcomes. So from now on, stop measuring your worth by how quickly you achieve things and start valuing the quality of your presence and the depth of your experiences. Okay, everything happens when it should, neither too early nor too late. Divine timing teaches us to be present, to trust the process, and to have faith that everything is working out for our highest good. So how do you know that something is happening in divine timing is when you are at peace with what you already have and where you are in your life. So when you can feel it in your energy that you are happy and content within and no external chaos can disturb your sanity or peace of mind, when you know that you desired something in your life, but you also very much in tune with the universe. As in, you can feel it that you can feel it in your heart and soul that it will happen when the timing is right, when everything is aligned for you to have that blessing in the 3D world. Okay, and then you will start to see all those synchronicities, those signs, those intuitive guidelines from the universe when the events start occurring in divine timing in your life. And this usually happens when you let go of the control, as in surrender to the universe. And so, how do you do that? This happens when you stop anticipating the outcome for your efforts, when you let go of the control of how and when something will manifest in your life, as in desiring for something with complete detachment. You know, we need to trust that we are being guided not to the path we think right for us, but to the path that is best for us. With my experience, I can tell you one thing for sure, that whatever in my life I didn't get, I deeply desired for, turned out to be a blessing in disguise for me. And believe me, guys, I have been through hell in the past few years. And what I received in return was so abundant than I actually asked for. Universe might have planned a palace for you, and you might be stubborn to have a flat instead. I hope you got the difference now. Okay. So believe in divine timing, trust the soup, let the universe intervene, ask for guidance, let you yourself be at peace. Tone down your ego so that you will at least listen what your souls want to say. Pray, meditate, ask for right guidance, and let go of the control. From now on, have a firm belief that whatever is happening in my life is for my highest good. You might have to pay some karmic debts in terms of relations, work, responsibilities, or devotion, but that again is just to free from all those karmic bonds so that you can receive what you actually deserve. So just believe that universe has your back. Believe that there is a higher power that has everything under control, that sees what you haven't seen, that hears what you don't hear. So instead of trying to force something to happen, ask the universe what is my next step in my journey, and you will get the guidance. It could be anything from releasing your past wounds, becoming a better version of you, fulfilling your current responsibilities, changing your old mindset, taking a break, or maybe valuing what you already have in life. But unless you unlock that door, which is becoming an obstacle, you won't be fully happy and content, even if you get what you desired for. And you know what? Divine timing feels like magic. When you are truly ready for a blessing to enter in your life, it will appear out of nowhere. Perhaps from a dead end you never imagined could lead to anything. But it will happen because now you are ready. So instead of forcing something to occur in your life, ask for guidance. What is needed on my part at this moment to make my dream a reality? And most importantly, enjoy the journey itself before you reach the destination. Because the best things in life arrives unplanned, guided by the universe's own timing. So for now, trust in the process, cultivate patience, and focus on the present, appreciating where you are in your journey, and believing everything in life that you want or desire for will come to you when you are ready to receive it and not a moment beforehand. That's all for today. See you in my next video.